So that is Mary Had a Little Lamb, and in that we brought back our basic beat from the first few pages of the book, where you were learning to play quarter notes, and then on beat 2 and 4, I call that a basic beat because we're going to build on that different rhythms into your right hand, but we'll begin with different rhythms in your left hand. And then when we play on more instruments around the snare drum, you'll be using some of those also. But it starts with controlling this. And it's that rebound. This shape is more with your palm facing this way, and this has your palm facing the floor. And they both have a rebound. So let's try it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Something that is difficult to learn at the beginning, but is vitally important, is controlling the tempo. Just because you can play at that speed doesn't mean the band is ready to play at that speed yet. So sometimes you're called upon to take a beat that you're good at and slow it down. So let's do that this time. I'm going to slow this down, and then we'll speed it up again. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, control the speed. So how do you control the speed? How do you know to go with the right speed? Well, some people would say, well, I'm listening to the other instruments play. That's a mistake. When you listen to the other instruments play and take the timing off of their time, usually you are going to be late when you play. Generally, you won't be playing at the same time if you're using that. What you need to do is be the backbone of the tempo for the band. So you are setting the speed, not taking your cue from somebody else, except for the conductor. The conductor kind of gives you that speed and you follow that speed, but controlling it is a matter of thinking of something in between each note. We call that subdividing. So the fastest note you know so far is that 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So if you're going at this speed, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. I kind of said a lot of them in between. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So if I want to go slower, 1 and 2 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. It's that and in between that keeps me at the right pace. So if I go fast, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Nobody will ever yell at a drummer for counting out loud. If you need to do that for a while to get good at this, that would be fine. So let's go back to the faster pace, the faster tempo. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 10. Generally, the subdividing will help you a lot more when you go slower than when you go faster. The faster tempo is easier to control at the speed that we're choosing to go at this time. When it gets a lot faster, well, that's another story. So we'll try it just one more time. 1, 2, ready, go. And that's Mary Had a Little Lamb.